Hey there, Wildcats, and welcome to your one-stop shop for everything happening at Lincoln Middle School. You've officially tuned into the Lincoln WildCAST. Get ready to pounce on the latest headlines from our news desk because we're here to keep you in the know. But that's not all. We've got something for everyone in the pack. In today's show, we'll be serving up some good vibes with our mental wellness segment, Positive Vibes, and getting a good laugh with our funniest jokes and facts on knee slappers. We'll also dive into the heart of our school community, talk about what's trending, unravel brand new mysteries in the Crimson Paw, and get inside the scoop for a special guest interview with our very own principal, Miss Scott. From the roar of the crowd at the game to the quiet of the library, we're here to bring you the stories that matter most. So let's get the show on the road by kicking it over to our What's Trending team to tell you this week's trends.
Welcome, everybody. Are you ready to figure out what's lighting up the hallways and your social feeds? We're talking viral challenges, new music, and everything you need to know. Okay, let's go.
This is what music is trending in 2025. Country music and hyper pop are trending a lot this year. Morgan Wallen, Riley Green, and Bailey Zimmerman have been trending in country music. Hyper pop is also trending in mainstream crossover into club music, blending with genres like techno, drum and bass, and synthwave.
What's goody, my gang? A big trend going around is slang. Some of our viral trends and dances are the MAPS trend, Shake It to the Max, Suave, and most viral trends get ready with me of any kinds. Most trends revolve around social media platforms. Those platforms consist of TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
Slang is something younger people say, for an example of slang such as,
What the Sigma?
And so much more. And that'll be all for today. Thanks for joining us on What's Trending. We hope you have a great day and hope to see you next time.
Next, let's go over to Renee and the Positive Vibes crew for our mental wellness tips.
Hi, welcome to Positive Vibes. We're going to be talking about how kids with anxiety can easily get help themselves. Take a mindful minute. When you feel worried, stop and focus on your breathing for 60 seconds. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. This can help calm your mind and body. It's okay to say no to things if you feel overwhelmed. Learning to set limits on your time and energy is a valuable life skill that can prevent burnout. Get enough sleep. Eat well. A balanced diet directly affects mood and energy. Thank you for listening to the Mental Health segment with Annie, McKenna, Maya, Renee, and Kaylin.
Up next, we're going to our mystery crew for a whodunit mystery, the Crimson Paw.
This is the mystery segment. It consists of 4 episodes combined to create a fictional story. A mystery, if you would. It's called the Crimson Paw. The Chestnut sisters are trying to find out who kidnapped their friend. But we need your help. Here's the story. It starts with the 3 Chestnut sisters, Brittany, Bonnie, and Bianca. They're going downtown to the mall. Then it goes downhill. We need your help to figure this out.
Dad, can we go to the mall with our friends?
Yes, just be careful and watch out for strangers.
We will. Don't worry.
We're meeting up with them there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we're going there now.
Hello, welcome to the Haybrook Mall.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Let's go to the toy store.
I think that's a good idea.
I think we have to get Maddie a birthday present anyways, so that'll be a good idea.
Yeah, isn't it her birthday today?
Yeah, what would she even want? Do we know?
You see that pink doll over there? I think she might like it.
Okay, that's... What happened? It's so dark.
I don't know. Oh, it came back on. Oh my gosh.
What? Oh my gosh.
Wait. Where's Darian?
He's gone.
That's all for the Crimson Paw. Thank you for listening, and make sure to come back and listen to us in 2 weeks for the next episode.
Next, we'll go over to Levi with our weekly dose of dad jokes and fun facts, and this week's knee slappers.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Knee Slappers. Get ready to laugh until your knees hurt. We've got a whole bunch of awesome jokes and weird, cool facts you can tell your friends. So turn up the volume and get ready to have some fun. So why don't skeletons fight each other?
'Cause they ain't got the guts.
I'm reading a book about anti-gravity, but for some reason I can't put it down. Fun fact, it's impossible for pigs to look to the sky. The anatomy of their neck, muscles, and spine just won't let them do it. That's all for Knee Slappers for today. We hope you're leaving with a laugh and a new fun fact. Catch you next time.
Up next, let's hear what's going on in our school community segment with a little student panel Q&A.
This is the school community segment with Letty, Maya, Kayla, McKenna, Annie, and Michael. We will be answering 5 questions that matter to our students here at LMS.
Which 8th grade teacher is the most chill?
I would have to say Mr. Buchanan and just Mr. Buchanan.
I would also say just Mr. Buchanan.
I would also say Mr. Buchanan, but also Miss Reistenberg.
Yeah, I would also say Mr. Buchanan, but also Miss Hawkins as well.
Do you get more or less homework in 8th grade?
It depends. If you don't get your work done in class, then you can do it for homework.
Yeah, especially Miss Loger. We have skill sheets that we have to do for her class, but that's really all the homework that we get.
I agree. Especially with like math classes, especially like you have a lot of free time in that class, so I feel like getting work done in there is pretty easy.
Yeah, I agree. There's not a lot. Like if you don't get something done, then you do it for homework.
What is the hardest part of 8th grade?
We haven't really got to that part yet. We just started, so.
Yeah, I agree with Annie.
If I were to say that we actually had a hard part, it'd be like diagnostics so far.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What is something you wish you knew in 6th grade?
The 8th grade is actually not even that bad.
Yeah.
Something I wish I knew when I was in 6th grade is that teachers weren't that terrible. I mean, some you had, but it's really not that bad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What is your favorite class?
My favorite class would have to be Mr. Buchanan because he's low-key kind of funny.
I'm going to say Miss Hawkins.
Mr. Buck, especially, he's so funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Buchanan or Mr. Kimball.
All right, that's all the time we have for this week's Q&A. Don't forget, if you have a question you unanswered in one of our school community segments, you can drop it off in the band room. We'll be back next time with more answers and fun.
Next, we're going to kick it over to our WildCAST interview team for a special guest interview with our LMS principal, Miss Scott.
Welcome to the WildCAST guest interview. We would like to welcome Mrs. Scott, our principal here at LMS, for the past 17 years. Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Scott.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here.
Let's get started with the interview. For the first question, what is your favorite part about being the principal here at LMS?
My favorite part is getting to know all of the students, watching students grow from 6th graders to 8th graders to get ready for high school, just the growth that they have between when they first get here, when they leave, work hard, and the talents, the fun, and the energy that all the students bring.
That's awesome. Thank you for that answer. What did you do before becoming a principal?
Before I became a principal, I was a science teacher. I taught advanced sciences at a high school, at actually Lincoln High School right next door. I was there for 13 years before I became the assistant principal at Lumberport Middle, and then I eventually got the job as principal at Lumberport Middle, and then of course they built this building, and we're here now. So
cool. Here's question number 3. What is it like to work with Mr. Donato and the rest of the teachers and staff?
It's great. We have a great family here at Lincoln Middle School. Everybody cares about the students and wants the best for the children and the community, and everybody's excited to come to work most days. Everybody has bad days, but most days everybody's excited to be here, smiling faces when they come in the morning.
Awesome. Next question. What would you say to a student wanting to be a principal or a teacher when they grow up?
I'd say work hard, be kind, make sure that you care about people, develop your leadership skills early, take leadership roles in classes and clubs in your community, and just be willing to work hard and care about others. It's all about caring about people and getting people to work together. So developing those skills early will help you become a principal later on in life.
Thank you. And now for a final question. Do you have any tips for 6th graders that are just getting started at LMS?
I would say come to school every day, be on time. Of course, that's advice for any student. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to be involved. You need to be involved in your education. Get involved in something, clubs, your community, anything. And that'll make your education more valuable to you. And remember, you're never alone. There's always somebody here, whether it's another student or a teacher or a counselor that is willing to help you. Just don't be afraid to reach out. And we want you to be successful and enjoy your time in middle school.
Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Scott. We appreciate your time and we hope to speak with you again soon.
Thanks for inviting me. Have a great day.
Thanks everyone for joining us on this week's WildCAST guest interview.
Finally, let's go to our WildCAST news team to wrap up our show.
Welcome, Lincoln WildCAST, to your daily guide to the jungle we call Lincoln Middle School. In a world full of noise, we're here to bring you stories that matter. You're listening to your official news dispatch, the Lincoln WildCAST. Here are your announcements.
Remember, safety is our #1 priority at Lincoln Middle School. Listen to your teachers for what to do during fire and code drills. Never open any outside doors.
But wait, what if it's Santa Claus at the door?
No, if it's the real Santa Claus, he will use his magic to get in. It's probably just an imposter.
Okay, but what if it's Miss Scott? Should we let her in?
No, it's just a trap. We don't let anyone in, ever.
Okay, got it. Grab and go breakfast is always available after your morning related arts class, but remember, you can only have one breakfast, hot or grab and go.
Please remember our important school rules. All cell phones go in lockers into the dismissal bell. We always walk on the right side of the hallway. Only one student in the restroom at a time. Clean up after yourself. Don't touch the glass on the doors and windows. It leaves gross fingerprints. Finally, if you see something that seems out of ordinary, say something.
Please make sure you are following our school's dress code. Shorts and skirts must be fingertip length, no see-through clothing, and tank tops must be 3 fingers wide. Also, no pajamas are permitted. That's it for announcements. Now let's pass it over to sports.
This week, the Wildcats start to see most of their fall teams in action. The cross-country team has their second meet of the season on Tuesday, August 30th at Buchanan Upshur. Volleyball has their first match at home against Bridgeport on Tuesday, September 4th, starting at 4:30 p.m. Come out and support. Lastly, our football team takes on the East Fairmont Hornets on Wednesday, September 3rd at home for our first game. Come out to Stadaher Field to root on the football team, cheerleaders, and dance line, but make sure that for any games you come to, you are being a good fan. That means watching the game, cheering loud, and being respectful to all fans and both teams. That's it for sports this week. Go Wildcats.
It's time to talk about everyone's favorite part of the school day. Here's what's for lunch. On Tuesday, September 2nd, we're having popcorn chicken fowl, mashed potatoes, corn, roll, and fruit. On Wednesday, September 3rd, we are having hamburgers, fries, Cook's Choice, veggies, and a sliced fruit. On Thursday, September 4th, we are having Cook's Choice salad and bread, veggies with dip, and fruit chips. Finally, on Friday, September 5th, we are having Cook's Choice. That's what's for lunch. Thanks for our wonderful cooks who keep us fed and ready for take on the day.
Thanks for joining us on the WildCast News, and thanks for listening to our first episode. Stay wild, and we'll see you next time on the Lincoln WildCast.